Jesse here. We're continuing our series in the School of Pain. Revelation 21 says this: Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there is no longer any sea. And I saw the holy city, a new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, made ready as a bride prepared for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is among men, and he will dwell among them, and they shall be his people, and God himself will be among them. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will no longer be any death. There will no longer be any mourning or crying or pain, for the first things have passed away. And he who sits on the throne said, Behold, I am making all things new. And he said, Write, for these words are faithful and true. Many people think that heaven is just going to be you sitting there playing a harp on a cloud, kind of like the movies portray, but heaven is going to be amazing. Think about this. God made the world in 6 days, and God's been preparing heaven for thousands and thousands of years, because Jesus says, I go and prepare a place for you. So if the world is this beautiful in 6 days, imagine how much more beautiful heaven is. It's been taking thousands of years to prepare this place for you. I heard someone say once, the most beautiful sunset in this earth would be in the trash can of heaven. Even the most beautiful things like the Grand Canyon and the mountain ranges and the oceans and the places people travel to see the beauty of creation is nothing compared to the glory that we'll experience in heaven. The streets are made of gold. And it talks about the beauty of heaven if you keep reading Revelation 21 and 22, and it's so amazing. But the best part is about heaven is not just the streets of gold and all these other things. The reality is that you're going to be face to face with God, that you will be his people and God will be your God. There will no longer be any of this flesh, any sin holding you back from intimate communion with Jesus. You're going to be with Christ forever and ever. It's going to be fullness of joy, no more pain, no more sickness, no more death. It's going to be beautiful, and we're going to be worshiping him and growing closer and closer, and we'll never get to the bottom of the beauty of God for all eternity. So why do I make a video about heaven when I talk about the School of Pain? Because the hope of heaven will help you get through the pains of this life. You see, when you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, when you know that joy is coming, it helps you to endure the suffering. They did a study of rats. They put rats in a pile of water, like a bucket of water, and turned off the lights and saw how long the rat would swim before giving up. It would only last a few minutes. What they would do is they would turn the light back on once the rat would hit that time where he would give up and stop swimming because he lost hope. They would turn the light on for just a quick second, and the rat, after it saw the light was on and he knew where he was and he saw that there was a way out, he would continue to swim so much longer. Every time they did the study, the rat would keep swimming once the light came on. You see, sometimes we are going through life and we want to give up swimming. We want to give up persevering. But when that light comes on, when you remember, hey, there's a way out of this, guess what? It's going to encourage you to keep on swimming. It's going to encourage you to keep on persevering through the trials. God's word reminds us of the hope set before us because his word is a light to our feet, meaning it gives us direction for the next steps, but it's also a lamp to our path, constantly reminding us of where we're going and that we're on our way to heaven. So as you go through suffering, read Revelation 21 and 22 and dwell on the hope that you have in Jesus Christ. If you're saved, if you believe in him, this is your reality. If you do not believe in Jesus, you better make that decision right now, because today might be your final day on the earth, and you want to make sure that you're a child of God. Amen.